Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to Vedic Heritage. This is the third part of the series explaining the meaning of the Argala Stotram. Let us look at Shloka 3. The verses 3 to 7 describe the Mother Goddess as the destroyer of various Asuras. To follow the meaning, we need to have an understanding of the stories associated with each. Originally recited by Maharishi Veda Vyasa, the Devi Bhagavata Puranam is quoted by him to be more important than the other 18 Mahapuranas, the Hindu legends of yore. Devi Bhagavatam describes the victory of the goddess over all types of Asuras. While the hidden meanings are very interesting, the simple stories remain in the mind and play the critical role of carrying the embedded deeper philosophy. Here the goddess is the supreme primeval one. She is the underlying principle and the cause of everything. Existence comes forth by the union of Purusha, consciousness, and Prakriti, nature, both being aspects of herself. While existence or creation or kalpa has a beginning and end, she is eternal. She is changeless. She is. Of this there is no doubt. Tat Sat. That is the reality. The rishis say that what we see as the world and its myriad forms is just her. She is the only one. All else is the result of Maya or illusion, which makes us believe that there are multiple things in existence. This Maya of hers is so strong that we cannot believe otherwise. The Mahamaya makes it possible for the one to be seen and perceived as many. In the verses 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, the goddess destroys Asuras, Madhu-kaitabha Mahishasura, Dhumralochana, Raktabija, Chanda, Munda, Shumba, Nishumba, each an interesting story. Let us start with the story of Madhu and Kaitabha Asuras. Lord Narayana lies on the Anantanag in the Milky Ocean. Brahma arises out of his Nabhi Chakra or navel, seated on a lotus. Narayana too has his cycle of active and inactive states. When he is enveloped by Mahamaya or illusion, he is said to be in Yoga Nidra. The story goes that when in Yoga Nidra, two Asuras, Madhu and Kaitabha, emerged out of his earwax. They grew by feeding and frolicking in the Milky Ocean. Born of Narayana and fed by this ocean, their strength grew in leaps and bounds. They wondered where they had come from and who was strong enough to be their creator. They heard a sound resonating from above, the Vak Bija, seed mantra of goddess Saraswati. Just for fun, they started repeating the sound, and slowly it became their practice and then their penance. So sincere was their penance that the goddess Parashakti appeared and blessed them with unparalleled power if they stayed united, as well as gave them the boon of choosing their time of death. Dizzy with this power, they decided to destroy Brahma, the closest target. Brahma tried to use his powers of Sama, counseling, Dana, gifting, Bheda, pitting one against the other, and finally Danda, punishment. But none of them worked. Desperate, he ran to Narayana for help. Lord Narayana was deep in Yoga Nidra and could not be awakened. Only if the Devi released him from her Mahamaya could he awaken. So Brahma earnestly prayed to the Devi for her blessings. The Maya lifted and Narayana awakened. He battled the two brothers for 5,000 years. While they took turns fighting, Narayana, being alone, was exhausted by the continuous battle. He requested a break and appealed to the Devi for her grace. The mother consented to distract the Asuras with her beauty, while Lord Narayana could find a way out. He utilized the vanity of the Asuras. He praised their valor and offered them some boons. The vain brothers instead told him that he should ask them for boons as they were the stronger warriors. So Lord Narayana asked them to destroy each other. They said that unless they had a place devoid of water, they could not be destroyed. So Lord Narayana expanded his thighs to provide a dry platform. Not ready to be destroyed, the Asuras grew their size, and Narayana also did the same. They all grew bigger and bigger till Lord Narayana became too big for the Asuras and they had to consent to their own destruction. Thus ends the story of Madhu and Kaitabha. Madhu-kaitabha vidvansi vidhatri varade namaha रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि. Madhu-kaitabha vidvansi, one who destroyed the demons Madhu and Kaitabha. Vidhatri varade namaha, the one who gave the boon of protection to Lord Brahma. Rupan dehi jayan dehi yasho dehi dvisho jahi. O Devi, please grant me good form, victory and glory. Please destroy my enemies. The detailed meaning for this second line has been given in the earlier video. Now let us see the deeper meaning of the story in this verse. Lord Narayana lies in the Milky Ocean. The water symbolizes love and attachment. He is in Yoga Nidra. When we are immersed in the ocean of attachment, attached to our possessions or relationships, we believe them to be true joy. What we fail to understand is that this joy is conditional. When we possess something, we are happy, but without them, we are unhappy. The state of our mind is then dependent on these possessions. This is called attachment. When our happiness is not dependent on other things or other people, we are said to be detached. When we do not understand this basic truth, we are unaware, in the grip of Mahamaya, unaware of our true nature, which is permanently happy. Madhu denotes craving or likes, and Kaitabha denotes aversions or dislikes. They emerge from Lord Narayana's ears, which are sense organs. So when enveloped by Mahamaya, when our awareness is asleep, the Asuras of like and dislike are born through our perceptions. When we see, hear, touch, taste or smell something, we either like it or dislike it. What we like makes us happy and what we dislike makes us unhappy. Thus, being happy is not in our control but in the control of our senses. The Nabhi Chakra or navel is said to be the seat of creativity. Like Lord Brahma was targeted by Madhu and Kaitabha, when our awareness is asleep, our creativity, our freedom to be our best is diminished by our likes and dislikes. I will eat something because I like it and not because it is good for me. Our behavior is totally controlled by these two Asuras. However hard Lord Narayana fought, he could not win over Madhu and Kaitabha because they were born out of him. And just as Narayana grew bigger, the Asuras too grew bigger. When we focus on them, our likes and dislikes grow more fervent. They are our own creations and grow along with us in strength. Lord Narayana's thigh provided a dry ground for their destruction. Similarly, we need to provide a mind devoid of attachment in order to erase them. And we need the grace of the goddess to lift the Maya and bring awareness into our mind. In fact, we realize the havoc they cause in our life only when awareness awakens. Devi signifies spiritual energy. Only with the help of spiritual energy and her grace can we pull ourselves out of this web of Maya. When we give up the ownership and submit to her plan for us, we are able to be content at all times. We can understand misfortunes and fortunes are both part of life and can be useful for our growth. We usually see that people who face the toughest odds and embrace them as challenges are the ones who achieve the most. Lord Narayana is therefore usually depicted as lying awake in the Milky Ocean and not asleep in Yoga Nidra. He lies amidst the ocean of attachment, yet is unaffected by it. He holds the Sudarshana Chakra, which signifies the ever-spinning activity of right vision, one of constant awareness. For this reason, some stories mention that Lord Narayana slayed the Asuras using his chakra. Only with such awareness, granted by the goddess's grace, can one gain the final victory over one's mind. Isn't it beautiful how such a deep concept is explained so simply in our Puranas? I will continue this journey into the Argala Stotram in the next video. To see all the videos on Vedic Heritage channel, you can touch or click the channel icon to enter into the home page, but only the latest videos are available there. Up until March 2021, there are 60 plus videos uploaded. You can swipe to the left if using a phone and you will be able to access all the videos available to date. If using a computer, you may click on the videos tab on top to access all the videos. If you wish to see different categories of subjects, then press the playlist tab. Do remember to subscribe and press the bell notification to get updates on new uploads. If you enjoyed this video as much as I did in making it, please share with like-minded people. Do like and comment below. Thanks for watching. Harihi Om.